It's Jennifer from Haley. It's Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade For, and today I have a very exciting DIY that I cannot wait to share with y'all. We are going to use two of these round signs from the Dollar Tree. I just picked two random ones. I'm going to use these two. I'm going to use the little 5-pack of cauldrons from the Dollar Tree. This is the what's it called? St. Patrick's Day decor. Use that. I'm going to use, I have 2 packs of these pearls from the Dollar Tree. And I'm not exactly sure how many I'm going to use just yet, but I will let you know in the comments. That way you can get them. So, got those. I also got my hot glue gun plugged in. I got some E6000, some different shades of paint, some paintbrushes. I got those little crafter squares, the finger protectors for hot glue. Recommend these. Highly, highly recommend these. Love these. Got my blow dryer just in case, and some scissors. But alright, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can do this. Okay, so I'm just going to pick one of these random ones, and it's got the stickers. I'm going to try to get these stickers off real fast. I'm going to add a little heat to it. Recommend a blow dryer when you're doing certain projects too. It helps paint dry really fast, and it gets stickers off without ripping chunks out of your stuff. Because this stuff, I think it's like an MDF. I mean, it's like a cardboard, but we love it. Okay, I do not need the little rope that came with it, the little rope hanger, so I'm gonna cut that off. Actually, let's do one first. Okay. What I'm going to do is, these cauldrons are going to be my feet. So I just need 4 of these. You could do 3 or 4. I'm going to go ahead and do 4 of them. I'm going to pop off the little, I don't need these little straps. Will they pull out? No, so I'm going to have to cut these off. Very easy. Just make sure you have some good scissors and just cut off these little straps. Now I'm going to do that to all 3 of these, or to all of these. Okay, we got all of those cut off. I got the E6000. E6000 is a long-term hold, good sturdy hold. The hot glue is like an instant hold, so I'm going to do both together. Okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to hot glue and E6000 the little, so I'm going to, like this, I'm going to put it upside down onto the back of this and just kind of see where you want your little feet to go. You know, try to get them as kind of as even as you can. So now all I'm going to do, put a little E6000 on one, or all of them. Okay, so I'm going to put a little glue there. There. Okay, but I'm also going to do hot glue. That way I can go ahead and get this going. Okay, I'm just going to stick my first one down. I'm just going to hold it there, let it dry. Just apply a little pressure to it to get that hold from the hot glue. Now you notice I put this upside down. You're not going to see the bottom of it, so I wasn't worried about painting it. But if you want, you can paint it. Alright, that feels to be pretty good. Okay, so now a little E6000 on my next one. Alright. Okay, I'm going to do this one too, because this isn't like a quick instant dry, so I can go ahead and do. Okay, now I'm going to hot glue gun again. Alright, yes, just going to put me a nice hot glue on here. So I got that. I'm gonna set that one on here too. Like I said, just hold it firmly down. Just make sure, you know, it really adheres. And I made a mess. I've got E6000 all over my counter. Okay, so I got all of them E6000 hot glued on. There's my little feet. Here's my legs. Now, what you could do, you could go ahead, take your chalk paint. This one is Ivory. Take chalk paint, take any acrylic paint you want from Walmart, 50 cents Apple Barrel, and just paint it. You could go ahead and paint this and be done. Paint your legs. Make sure you paint the legs. Only if you want to paint the underneath, but you don't have to because you don't see it. So you could paint this and be done. Let it dry and then decorate it. But I'm going to take mine a step further because I want to try to do mine with like more of kind of like a farmhouse look to it. I've got one that I bought at Home Goods. Yeah, Home Goods. And it's got like, you know, the beads all around it, and I love it. So I want to try to make one myself using the pearls. These are the 14mm pearls from Dollar Tree. So, like I said, everything here is from Dollar Tree, except for, you know, the paint. But, okay, so what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to hot glue these pearls around the edge of this one. Now what you're going to do is, because these are meant to be streamed because they're pearls, they've got the little hose in them, if you can see that or not. So just when you're hot gluing, you know, if you do this step, just make sure, you know, you want to put that to the side. You don't want it sticking out where, you know, you can see it. So I'm just going to hot glue these around this whole entire circle. Alright, so I'm just going to get to gluing. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a line, like a small line of glue, and then I'll stick some pearls, and then just do another little line of glue, some more pearls, versus trying to glue each single little pearl. I'm just going to do that. You can see I'm just hot gluing these pearls. Just going to go all the way around it. Just remember, when you're putting these on here, pay attention to where the holes are. Okay, so far I've used 29 pearls from that one little bag because this is the bag that I used when I made the beaded garland. So, if you haven't seen that video, I did a beaded charm like garland from the Dollar Tree. Used everything from the Dollar Tree, and these were the pearls from that first bag that I did. Okay, so now there's 40 in this bag. So this should get us all the way around. Okay, so I'm just going to continue doing. You see how it's looking so far? Ah, so cute already. Already. And if you're someone that loves like the boho look or more kind of like a fancy look, you could use this. But, okay. So, I'm going to continue doing a line of glue and just placing some pearls. Oh my gosh, y'all. I think I'm going to have just enough. I was getting nervous I wasn't going to have enough pearls. But I think I'm going to have just enough. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have a little gap back here because I'm not going to be able to get another pearl in there without like wedging it. So that's okay. I will just make sure that this side is to the back of wherever I set it. But oh my gosh. Okay. So that, you're going to need 2 packages of pearls. If you decide to do this, you're definitely going to need 2 packages of the 14mm pearls. Can you see that? Got my glasses. I'm like, can you see that? Okay. So here it is so far. Once again, if you wanted, you could be done. You know, just paint everything up and just be done. Use that as your trim. But now I am going to put this one on the top. And then look at that. That is going to be beautiful. I'm gonna love it. Okay, so let me set that back on my charger to get it charged for me. Once again, I'm gonna cut off this string, so I don't need this rope. Okay. Now, once again, I'm just gonna put it upside down. You know, I don't need to worry about painting this side because you're not gonna see it. It's gonna be hot glued down. And then another thing, because it is gonna have the hole from where the hanger was, where I couldn't get another, let me get close so you can see this. So you're gonna see, I'm having a little small gap right there, just because another pearl is not gonna fit there. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna hot glue this, where the hole is, on top of that, and I'll just know, you know, whenever. Yeah, make sure you get plenty of hot glue. Yeah, this is real life crafting. Yeah. So, let me put a little more hot glue right there. Okay. That sucker's not going anywhere. There we go. Okay. So like I said, I got that gap right there. I'm gonna line up the hole to that. Alright, then all I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put a thing of hot glue all the way around on the edge, and I'm just gonna sit down on top of these pearls and let it dry. Okay. And let's get to it. I'm just gonna put my hot glue all the way around. Nothing exactly perfect here. Okay, now real fast, I'm gonna stick it. I got the hole lined up with that little gap. Give a couple little squeezes. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, look, already, look at this. And we're not even finished with this, but look already how cute this is gonna be. Ah, okay, and so far, okay, $1 for each one of the circles if you use 2. So $2. I have 2 bags of pearls, so $2, $4. And then a package of the pot of golds. So $5. And we're gonna make a very cute farmhouse, boho, whatever you want to call this, riser. This is gonna be so cute sitting on your counter, on a table, a hutch, anywhere. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, all I'm gonna start to do now is I'm gonna paint. And you can paint it whatever color you want. If you wanna go with a pop of blue to match your decor, or you wanna go with pinks for Easter, or, you know, it doesn't have to be beige or white. I mean, you could take this any color that you want. You know, if you're into the hooray done stuff, you know, the pastel colors for spring and Easter. But look at this. All right. Like I said, I'm just gonna get to painting. I guess I'll use my chalk paint definitely down here for the legs. I'm gonna paint these up really good, kind of go with it. So the best thing is learn from my mistakes. Watch my video, see what I did, and sometimes do the opposite. Because I can be honest, like, you know, this is like real life crafting for me. I enjoy it, I love it, but I don't always make the best decisions. Got me a paintbrush here, just gonna dip it in there, and I'm just gonna paint. Okay, so learn from my mistakes once again. Yeah, I'm honest. You know, I am not perfect. So what maybe I should have done with these little cauldrons, because they are they're so shiny and slick, I probably should have, and I recommend probably for you, just take a little sandpaper and just rough them up. Just make them a little gritty, just rough it up a little bit. That way the paint can actually stick to it better, because my paint's wanting to kind of come off. So I have to make sure I let these completely dry before I try to paint over them again, because if not, the paint's gonna come right off. So yeah, so that, or maybe take a little rubbing alcohol, you know, just kind of get that slick shine off of it. Okay, so I've got 1 paint of coat on here. It's definitely gonna need 2 coats. Maybe 3, but definitely 2. But right now, it's pretty much, it's somewhat dry, but not dry enough to put another coat on it. So I'm just gonna carefully go ahead, turn it over, and just sit it down. That way I can go ahead and start painting everything else. Chalk paint. Alright, I'm gonna need a lot of paint, so just dump it on here. So it's Monday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. The weekends always go by so fast. You know, the kids are home from school and my husband's off on the weekend, so it's like, you know, I love them all being here. You know, I love when the kids are home. You know, I love just, you know, us being together as a family. Actually, over the weekend, I'm so proud of my kids. My husband did work Saturday morning. The kids and I went down to one of it's called the Franciscan. It's a soup kitchen. It's a Catholic-based soup kitchen in downtown Louisville. I'm in Kentucky. And we volunteered. We went with the church youth group. And I took my 2 kids. Presley's 15, Riley is 11. And we got down there, you know, we met at like 7 o'clock in the morning. We went downtown. We cut up vegetables for like an hour. Like we diced up, you know, onions and carrots and potatoes, and then we cleaned up and got everything set up for the people to come in, the homeless people, to come in and eat. You know, they had people serving. They had people, you know, of course, back in the back cooking and serving, and you know, I was helping my son. Like, you know, anytime like someone would get up, we make sure they always had a clean spot. You know, when the person was done eating, when they would get up, we would like rush over there real fast, clean up. That way, the next person, they could sit down and have a clean meal. You know. And then there was people like in wheelchairs and walkers, and I went and got their food for them. And tell you, I was so proud of my kids that day, because they, feel emotional. I mean, they truly busted their butts. You know, my daughter, you know, she did great. My son, who, like I said, he's 11. I mean, he was just non-stop, like, cleaning up after people and helping people, and he carried trays for people, and it's a very heartwarming, humbling experience, you know. So if you ever have the opportunity to volunteer at something like a homeless, you know, like a soup kitchen, or just help volunteer, it was so amazing. You know, especially, you know, kids nowadays, they have everything so easy. They don't realize, you know, when there were kids there, you know, and there was babies in strollers, and, you know, it's a great experience. Okay, so enough of me talking. Now I'm just gonna paint the sides where the pearls are. I'm just gonna run this over it. Nothing too like perfect, because I want this to be distressed looking. Yeah, so I'm just gonna paint. Just go back, forth, side, side. You kind of see what I'm doing. Just doing like that. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Now, if you have the wood beads, you know, yes, obviously use wood beads, but this is going to be complete Dollar Tree. You know, a Dollar Tree product. I want everything I'm using to be from Dollar Tree. Okay, so first coat of paint should be dry by now. Now, like I said, and my phone has rang several times, so I've had to stop recording. So where the sticker was, it left kind of like a gritty texture right here. If you don't mind it, whatever. But I noticed once I painted, you can see it more. You can kind of see the ruggedness right there. If you're gonna have some sitting on there and you don't mind, just leave it. Or before you start to paint, just take you some sandpaper and just try to get that off. You know, I've already painted mine. I could go over it just a little. I mean, you can still see it. Oh well, it just adds to the rusticness of it, you know, the whole farmhouse rustic look. Okay, so, I mean, look how great this is looking. I just love this. And I keep showing you back where the hoe and stuff is. But look, love it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a second coat on everything. so another coat of paint on the go ahead and apply my second coat to the top and to the sides. And some paint. And I'm just gonna paint. I've said before when I did my big gnome that I made, I'm not like a professional painter. I know people probably look at me and they're like, what is she doing? I just go with it. I just paint. I get it on there. So, I know I probably don't do the best techniques, but hey, it works. Just spreading all this paint out. Have y'all ever used this Waverly chalk paint before from Walmart? I don't know how I feel about it. I know every YouTuber that I watch, they use this stuff, and it's like all they use. But I don't know if I like it. We're just gonna roll with this. Okay, so I got the top painted, the feet painted again. Then I'm gonna go along the sides one more time with another coat. Go along the sides. Like I said, it does not have to be perfect because I'm going for the rustic, you know, obviously farmhouse style. So I don't mind if mine's a little chippy and miss here and there. I actually prefer that. I just want to make sure I don't leave any big globs anywhere. Now I will tell you, when we're done with this, I'm going to tell you some stuff that you should do that I did not do. Or like, you know, like as your parents used to say, you know, do as I say, not as I do. So yeah, I've got some pointers for you when I'm done with this. It'll work better for you. Like I wish, you know, now that I'm into it, now I know like what I should have done. So I will tell you that at the end because there may be a couple other things to add to it. Yeah. But oh my goodness, I love this. And I'm not even done. Like I still got a few things to do to it. But I mean, look already. Look how amazing. I cannot wait to finish this and to get it decorated. Oh, it's gonna be so great on my counter. Oh, I love it. I cannot wait for y'all to make this. And I wish, you know, if you do attempt, you know, if you do make one of these, tag me on Instagram. It's, I'll share it on here, but it's Happiness is Homemade for, or no, shoot. It's This is Homemade _for. If you make it, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you do with it. You know, if you do a different color, you know, if you do the 2 layers, you could actually even, and I thought about making a tiered tray out of this. And that may be something that we do, you know, next time. I may just hot glue, and I had a candlestick, but I didn't like the way that it looked because I was gonna make 2-tier, you know. So I may do that in another video. But yes, I am just loving this, and this so easily would be so cute as a tier tray. Now, if you would be interested in seeing a tier tray, let me know, and I will do that for y'all because I love tier trays. I love to decorate tier trays. And it really is like, you know, how many tier trays do you need in your house? Quite a few, because they are fun to decorate, and I love them. Because I have several cake stands, like cake risers that I have, and I decorate them all. I don't care. My house, I love it. I think I'm just going to take this Beachcomber Beige. This is 50-cent apple barrel paint from Walmart. I'm going to see what this color looks like. If not, then I may try this brown oxide, which is also apple barrel paint, 50 cents. And it's called brown oxide. So I'm going to see which one that I want to use. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this little plate that I have, and we'll put me a little thing of paint on it. Like I said, this is the Beachcomber Beige. Now, I don't know if this is going to be dark enough, so I'm just going to put a little bit on here and see. I'm going to use this little chippy stencil brush from the Dollar Tree. It's in the, you know, the crafter square section. I'm just gonna dip it in there and then try to get some of it off. I dipped and then I'm just kind of like trying to get some off. And I'm just gonna go around on my pearls and just kind of hit and miss. I don't want it perfect. I don't want it perfect. I'm just gonna kind of go around. I don't need perfect paint. But you see, I'm painting that. A little more paint. Don't want a big gob of paint on it. So I'm gonna turn this around some more. And y'all, I'm painting so you can see. I'm trying to see. But yeah, so I'm just kind of, just a little kind of feather, just boop, choop, choop, choop. That's all that I'm doing. You can see that. A little bit more, just dabbing a little bit of paint, not too much. And I'm just going to continue just to brush that on there. This is not perfect by any means, but you can see this is Beachcomber Beige, 50 cents at Walmart. And it gave just a little bit of color to that. Now, I like that. Okay, now if you wanted, you could do it a little bit darker. I don't. I'm gonna leave mine with the Beachcomber Beige. Same thing. I'm going to dip my brush just a tad bit, and I'm just gonna go around the sides. Just flippy, just very wispy like this. I don't want a lot of paint on my brush. I'm just kind of wisping it around the edges. There's hardly paint coming on here, but I know it's there. So, now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna do long strokes on top of my board. And my paint is still damp, and that's fine. It's all just gonna kind of blend together. Can you see how that's happening? Yeah, and you can go as heavy as you want or as light, or you don't even have to do this step. I'm just trying to give it a little more something to it. You know, of course, get a little heavy-handed in some spots. Just try to rub it in. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this. So excited. The legs too. If you want to add a little bit to your legs. Y'all, if you're new to my channel, I'm still trying to figure out like the camera angles. So please be patient with me. I have lots of great ideas. I'm just trying to get my angles down right. But yeah, just add a little bit, you know, to the legs. You just want some paint on it. Just, you know, you don't have to do this. Just kind of gives it the same little rustic look. You see that? Just nothing perfect. But oh my goodness. Look, y'all, look at this. I love it. I am so excited and happy for this. I love this. And now that I'm holding up, I can see where I need to touch up right there. Just a little bit, no big deal, you know. I will touch all that up. But yes, I mean, look at this. Look how cute this turned out. And this was a total of $5 because I did 2 of the Bailey's and they're snoring on the couch. I did 2 of the circle hangers. I don't even know what they were called. The 2 circles. I had to do 2 packages of the 14mm pearls. And then I did 1 package of the pot of golds, the little cauldrons. So $5 and then some paint, you know? And like I said, you could paint this whatever color you want. You know, everything doesn't have to be this white beigey color. So, but yes, I love this. I am so excited that we just did this together. So yes, this is awesome. Now, I'm gonna tell you, learn from my mistakes. Okay, if you do this, definitely, you know, for the legs, still, number one, I would take some sandpaper and rough this up. You know, just rough it up a little bit, give it some texture so the paint can actually like grab and stick to it. Because my paint was kind of wanting to come off a little bit because I didn't do that. I didn't even think about it. So that. Also, make sure you use E6000. I highly recommend you use this because this hot glue is awesome and it's an instant hold, but it's not always a definite hold. Like I can tell just where I did hot glue around the top, it's wanting to come up a little bit. Like it's not wanting to stick completely to the pearls. So I would recommend using E6000 and hot glue. You know, that way you have like a good hold and it's not going anywhere. So that also, where I took the sticker off the top, you know, because it was on the back, maybe like sand that down just a little bit before you paint it. You know, but I tell you what, now that I've got all these strokes and stuff on here, you can't even tell where the sticker was. But I mean, you see how awesome this turned out. And I cannot, like I said, I can't wait to sit it down and decorate it. So, and I've got some more DIYs planned to go on this. Okay. So, thank you for hanging out, doing this project with me. I've got, oh, I'm so excited. I have several more DIYs planned, and I'm still trying to work on my angles. You know, I like to talk to you while I'm doing this. I know some people do not like that. They just want to see the project. So I'm trying to find that happy medium. So let me know, you know, what do you think? I mean, I have wonderful subscribers, and you know, you all are very positive, and you like to comment, and I truly appreciate it. So just, you know, let me know what you think, you know, what you would like to kind of see better. But yes, so I'm gonna have a few more DIYs this week, and I have several ideas planned, and I cannot wait to kind of get to all of them. But yeah, and two, I'm a talker. Another thing, this would so easily be, yeah, I can't talk. This would be cute turned into a tier tray. Like we could do another layer to this. So if you'd be interested in seeing that, you know, let me know. If not, I mean, you know, you just hot glue something, an E6000 to the middle, put you something at the top. But so cute. But another layer of this, but smaller on the top would be awesome. All right, so that is it. Let's do a little close up once again. Look at that. Love it. So good. Oh my goodness. It turned out better than I thought. So. Alright. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing to my channel. And I hope y'all enjoyed. So I will see y'all next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.